Hello, everybody. Welcome to the database team 17.2 planning kickoff video. Similar to last month's, Alex, our usual engineering manager, is away on parental leave as of May. So we're kind of covering for him between the whole team here. With us, if you have not met, is Nick, who is our senior engineering manager, and we have Matt and Kraus, who are our staff engineers on our team. We're just going to go through really quickly some of the themes that we've been working on and where we are so far today. We have some stable counterparts assigned to both support the tenant cell related efforts and AI related initiatives. So between AI and tenant scale and database sustainability, these are some of the most important efforts across the whole company. And these are some of our top priorities. So first up, these are some long running themes we're going through here. Lightweight lock contention. Nick, can you give us maybe just a quick run through of what we've done since we've rolled out these feature flags?
Yeah, I'll cover this for Simon, but yeah, last month we spent quite a bit of time implementing use of SQL functions and also just trying to identify queries and indexes that contribute to lightweight lock contention. We just rolled out this feature flag to use SQL functions in production, so we're continuing to monitor the impact and then determine what, if any, next steps are needed.
Yeah. So I think the key context here is like lightweight locks is a problem we've seen happen a lot. And one solution was we could go and ask a lot of different people to make a lot of different changes throughout the whole system. But I think Simon has some good ideas with these feature flags to make these changes in one place instead of, broadly distributing and coordinating a lot of folks. And I think he has a few more interesting ideas in that thread. So I think that'll be interesting to keep an eye on in the next few months. Cool. Next up is wall rate. Wall rate is another one of those scaling factors that I think we're super curious about to keep an eye on and making sure we're mitigating. I know, Crash, you've been doing some work here. Can you maybe just give us a quick high-level update of where we are and what you're looking at and thinking about?
Yes. So last milestone, we did a lot of research, and now we have a pretty good knowledge of what's mostly contributing to our wall rate. We have some ideas how to change things so that we reduce the wall generated, but we also will keep working with teams and looking at the factors that contribute to wall so that we can improve them and reduce the wall rate overall. So yeah, it's pretty much continue what we did last milestone.
Cool. And then next up here, cells, I think is something that we have a fully staffed team for here just to horizontally scale GitLab. And I know the database team has taken on this particular sub-segment of work. I think, Nick, can you give us sort of a quick sort of where are we with this POCs and solutions that we've been exploring?
Yeah, so yeah, Prabha has been taking the lead on this, and what the database team is contributing to specifically is a part of what we're calling the topology service, which is going to handle some, which is going to be like a global service that handles some functions across our whole fleet of cells. And so one of these functions is going to be getting sequences, database sequences, and assigning them to each cell. And so there were different solutions discussed. We've continued those discussions and narrowed them down. And next up is to work on some POCs to just prove those out and finalize, and then begin implementing the application level changes required.
Yeah, I know this is something that has gone on for some time, and it sounds, I think, much slower than some of GitLab's usual iteration velocities. But I think, my understanding anyways, Nick, is that like I think these types of decisions we are making today are very much one-way doors for how we set up our long-term architecture, right? So I think that's also why we want to be so careful about validating our POCs and our requirements and how we can scale as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. A lot of these discussions happen on issues and then get into blueprints, and we need a lot of different eyes that have a lot of different perspectives and a wide range of experience with our system to vet it and make sure that we're setting ourselves up for success and able to scale up the cell solution.
Oh, yeah. And then the last top priority item that we're focused on here is, again, a long-running theme of generally table size reduction across GitLab's fleet. I know, Matt, you've recently started to ramp up on this over the last couple of weeks. Can you sort of give us a quick sort of where you are so far and what you've come to understand and learn?
Yeah, I'm coming up to speed on some of the work that Simon was doing to support the code review group when it comes to partitioning merge request, the merge request diff tables. I have a draft merge request of I think about the last piece of work that's needed to unblock them. I'm working through test scenarios for that right now. And then for CI backtracking a little bit to CI partitioning, they've run a bunch of backfill migrations to backfill partition IDs into tables related to CI pipelines. So that work is still going on, making good progress. And then I'm hoping to get code review unblocked with composite key batching strategies for the merge request tables or merge request diff tables soon. And so we're just continuing work on those two kind of initiatives that are part of table size reduction.
Yeah, I think both of these are good examples of where the database team is collaborating with stage groups who have a lot more domain expertise to sort of improve the overall system, but taking into account their very specific domain knowledge and use cases. So then after these top priorities, we have called out a particular stretch goal here to support the tenant scale team with some headroom work. I think in general, the goal here is to recognize that like there's a lot of things we want to do across the application, but like the tenant scale team is unlikely to be able to take it on. So we think we might have some stretch capacity and we'll try to cover some of those. But if we don't get to it, we might need to find a new owner for this item in the coming months. So we'll set this as an ambitious goal for this milestone and see where it goes. Yeah, that's mostly it for us for the database team 17.2. Anything else that any of you three want to add? Cool. Well, thank you so much. See you all next month.